In 2020, Warframe gave us Lavos. In 2024, Warframe gave us the cooler Lavos. Back in 2018, I was a Warframe partner, wide-eyed and stupid as shit. Us partners were given a look at some upcoming Warframes, one of them being called Frumentarius. He was a soldier frame, an alchemic gunner, which after numerous redesigns and iterations became the frame we know as Lavos. So it was wild to see them revisit his design in Warframe 1999 with Cyte-09, all while staying pretty close to his original theme. But I know what we're all thinking. Is the British horn dog any good? Garbage, horse shit. G.I. Joe's first ability is Cyte. Cyte heard that Warframe's anti-cheat was held together by duct tape and dreams, so he decided to install some wall hacks. No Lua scripting required. Weak points are highlighted on your enemies, and hitting those weak points let you damage things through walls. And with a pretty hefty damage multiplier. This range is already pretty ridiculous at baseline with a wild 60 meters! Someone looked at our meta Taurids and Toxicists and said, yeah, let them think with portals. Resupply allows Private Ryan to tap back into his roots as an alchemist, being able to select any ammo type of his choosing, instantly reloading and getting a damage bonus, because, you know, the weak point damage wasn't enough. He also has a button that's the equivalent of the I'm feeling lucky button on Google, which in turn makes him a more fun gambler frame than Kome. Evade might just be one of the most cracked forms of invisibility we have next to Octavia's. After going invisible, you have a pretty minuscule timer. However, killing by hitting enemy weak points extends the timer. And heals you, I guess, but this dude is as thin as toilet paper, so it's best not to get hit. Invisibility is essentially invincibility in Warframe, since the AI is as smart as a median TikTok commenter. It has a cap on how long you can stay invisible, but Warframe is a horde shooter, and even in a squad of nukers, you're bound to find something to keep yourself in the shadows. Oh, and it's also a subsume, one that I find myself using on pretty much every existing stealth frame, even in its diminished state, because permanent invisibility is just... what? And lastly, we have Neutralizer. The thought of an exalted sniper initially worried me. Notoriously, snipers have been mostly single target outside of a few fringe cases, but when I saw the word ricochet, all of my worries washed away. With an 8x zoom sniper multiplier, access to any damage type, bouncing bullets, and added weak point damage, to call Neutralizer strong would be an understatement. This gun is a nuclear bomb, and the corrupted are coughing babies, with new mods such as Spectral Serration giving you 330% more damage while invisible, and Primary Acuity giving you 350% weak point damage and crit chance at the cost of locking your multi-shot. The Neutralizer is one of the most overtuned, exalted weapons we have to date. I mean, the damage on non-crit hits is pitiful, but if your aim is good, Cyte-09 has very good baseline range, meaning low investment for peppering the map in weak spots. Even with efficiency as your dump stat, Sharpshooter will refund every single clean headshot that you make. Fully pumping into strength is the way to go, as it affects weak points multiplier, the bonus damage of resupply, and the damage multiplier of Neutralizer. One arcane for augmented, and the second for the newly released arcane crepuscular. Alright, now that should not be legal. I can't call Cyte-09 a high-risk, high-reward frame because there is literally no risk. I suppose there is some risk in starting out to get your invis going, but once it's up, you'll find yourself turtling like a battlefield bush Wookie, and there really isn't anything enemies can do. You have to literally fall asleep at the wheel. He self-sustains his own energy costs, he buffers himself with 10 more billion multipliers, offers team-wide support with his elemental ammo packs that do not screw with combos. What is there to complain about? I mean, his punch-through can be a little bit finicky on older tiles. His beret looks kinda stupid.
Follow Sabuuchi for Yarrowly meeting.